All right, what is up, YouTube? MCool40 here. We have not done, well, a deck profile for a little while. Luke Lennon, late last week, sent me in his profile, and he wanted me to profile this and talk about this. He actually finished 6-1 out of the Dublin regional of 73 people. Now, I wanted to profile this because this is actually huge for Dublin. Evidently, their nationals only get 120 people, which is actually pretty insane. And Luke wanted to shout out Team Sweetness for all the testing he got to do prior to the event, and to Gamers World in Dublin for hosting an excellent event for these players. So let's dig into this sweet profile, shall we? Luke, I gotta say, sir, it is kind of nice to see Dinosaur doing actually anything in today's format. Playability on the up and up. Now, if you go into an event, you know, if your country's small, you know there's going to be that one asshole in the room that's going to have particularly the best deck. And if that's all you've got to outplay, then you're not going to have a terrible time at doing so. And I think it's one of the things that you can see going into these particular events. You know, I've been talking a lot about Tier 2 being completely viable. And it's going to take a little bit with regional results to reinforce these facts. You know, at the highest tier play at YCS level, obviously Pendulum Magician and, you know, the better players piloting those decks will be the ones that will be successful. But at regional play, you know, it's just literally what it is. Regional level competition will be a little bit different now, because Tier 2, Tier 1.5 has this very beautiful chance to shine. Because if you go into the event and you're like, well, if I've only played Rogue all day and I've only played one true meta deck, like I only played one Pendulum Magician was my only loss, well, you know, like, I'm not going to have any problem whatsoever. If your deck is geared towards those and you just infinitely run into those, you know, your day is going to be a little bit better than it actually is. So that's one of the things that I like to say, and I like to look at these Tier 2, Tier 1.5 decks that are having success, because, you know, it also has to do with the pilot, and it also has to do with their adjusted metagame, amongst other things as well. So this is Luke Lennon's deck profile, top 8. So 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, triple Soul Eating Oviraptor, triple Baby Cerosaurus, 1 Miscellaneous Thesaurus, 1 Giant Rex, triple Ash Blossom, triple Ghost Ogre, 1 Dogman, triple True King Agnizod, 1 Alio, 2 Quiltos, triple Gamma, 1 Driver. This is a really big addition to this deck, actually. I think a lot of people are going to look at this and be like, really? He's opting to play Gamma? Yes. And it looks like it was very successful for Luke. Spells, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Double Evolution Pill, triple Dramatic Diagram, triple Terraforming, triple Fossil Dig, and 1 Raigeki wrapping up the main deck. Now, as I said, main's a little bit more solid as opposed to previous builds that I've tend to look at or that we've seen in the previous format. The extra deck down here: 1 True King of All Calamities, 1 Enter Blafnir, 1 Lagia, 1 Dolka, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Baguski, 1 Diamond Dire, 1 Trishula, 1 Omega, 1 Black Rose, 1 Shambara, 1 Saruja, 1 Decode, 1 Mrs. Radiant, and 1 Akashic Magician. In the side deck, triple Droll Knockbird, 2 Chaos Hunter, 1 Dark Hole, triple Magical Spring, triple Evenly Matched, and triple Dimensional Barrier, wrapping up the main deck. Now, Luke did give me a very beautiful rundown of his tournament report for you guys. I have that here for you. So round 1, he actually played against Pendulum Magician. He said it was the quickest game of the day. My opponent gets his Allure Ash and then proceeds to make a board consisting of just Electromite, Astrograph, and Baguska. He said he Monster Reborn his Ash and used the True King effect to take out the opponent's Baguska, which is actually pretty cool. He popped the 2 fires, including Ash, to banish Baguska, normal summoned Oviraptor, and proceeded to OTK his opponent. You gotta remember, OTK scenarios are still something that dinosaurs still have going for them. You know, they still have triple Oviraptor and Miscellaneous Cerosaurus still very much at their disposal. Round 2, he played against 60-card Lightsworn Zombies and won 2-1. He said this was the toughest match of his day, and it really had him on his toes. Game 1, my opponent makes Baguska and passes because of my interruptions. He said he kaiju the Baguska and proceeded to OTK. One of kaiju's, you gotta love it. Game 2, he left-armed and grassed and mills really well. Draw 1 card from Minerva, which was Soul Charge, and summons a board. Alright, well, that's just an incredibly sad day. Game 3 was back and forth for a while, but that Overtech's too strong and came in clutch for Diagram as destruction fodder late game to give him an evolution pill to summon Conductor to give him game. Yeah, the fact that this thing is 3,500 is actually really strong. Round 3 was against Grand Manju Dieza. He won 2-0. He said, unfortunately, he had to face a teammate who Gold Starked Necroface turn 1, banished 5 dinos, which, unfortunately, for his opponent playing that shit, got Giant Rex. God, like, how much do you have to feel rewarded when your opponent Necrofaces and you hit a Giant Rex? You're just like, oh, fuck. He summons 2 Eater of Millions and a Great Manju and sets and passes. He ashed my terraforming. He proceeded to reborn it back and make Black Rose, nuke the field, and proceeded to kill the opponent. In Game 2, I summon Chaos Hunter and his Eater of Millions summon, so he can't play, so passed. I OTK him on the next turn. Shout out to Adam for being the ultimate guy. Round 4 was the Dank Dino Mirror. My opponent was playing Shadal Dino, and we had really fun and interactive few games. Unfortunately, he had all the answers to my plays and miscellaneous in hand every game. Must be nice. But it was my only loss, and I respect the guy who beat me. We are good friends, so I didn't get too salty. Fair enough. It really says a lot about Luke's character here. Round 5, oh boy, Trickstars. The fear was real in this match. I lost the dice roll and almost lost hope. Game 1, I ogre his Kadena because he doesn't have a Licorice in hand. He doesn't. I try an OTK, but Reincarnation is too disruptive. Game 1. Game 2, I go first to make Overrex and VFD Calling Light in his draw phase and negate his Regeki, and he scoops. That's pretty good. Game 3, he summons Kadena, adds Licorice, and summons Eater of Millions. I couldn't have dropped Chaos Hunter as quick in my life. He sets Reincarnation and passed. I make Conductor and OTK. Yeah, sounds about right. Round 6 was against the Magicians. Only my second Magician matchup in the day, as I talked about earlier in these videos. You know, if you're only playing 2 meta decks, you're really good. I really felt confident going into this matchup. I Ash his Desires and Gamma his Electromite. He insta-scoops. Woo! Feels bad, man. Game 2, after I Ogre his Electromite, he makes a Baguska and passes. I Dark Hole and make Conductor and Overtex and do a lot of damage. I set his Pendulums and he scoops. Yep. That's pretty good. And then round 7, I won the dice roll against Tricksters, and my opponent was nervous. I knew he was playing Tricksters as I saw him play earlier. Remember, this is an advantage that you have going into these events. Walking around the floor and seeing what other people are playing is to your advantage. I choose to go first and make Overtex with a True King and Diagram. I negate his late stage, and he sets Reincarnation and Monster passes, and negate his Reincarnation, popping up Baby, and he scoops. It's pretty good. And then Game 2, he went first as expected. He terraforms for light stage, but gets draw unlocked, and he T-sets. I have Diagram and a Baby in hand. He extends the hand to me as I had Desires, Kadena, and another terraforming in hand. Oh my god. I think my deck really worked out, as this format seems to be very pushy on going first. This deck seems to be a lot more reasonable deck to play going second. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Let's take a look at some of these hands really quick here. Just kind of get an idea. Ooh, Overraptor, the world here. Double Ash Blossom's really good. Luke had a lot of emphasis on his side deck. Oh my god, Baby with Terraforming. That's so broken. We opened... this hand's not... I don't think this hand's too good. I mean, going second, you get access to the Diagram, which turns on the Baby. Going first, I'm not such a big fan of this, but second, this hand is so strong. It's ridiculous. Double Evolution Pel, kind of... Once again, going second, this isn't terrible, but, like, you're going to shuffle that thing up. This hand, Overraptor Terraforming, makes me so happy. So happy. Literally, fucking Overraptor for the Baby, go to Terraforming and go to town, and just not fucking care for the rest of your day. Yeah, this deck definitely seems like... This seems like some spicy combo-oriented shit. I definitely like combo-oriented. But, you know, what do you guys think about Luke's list? Please share your thoughts down below in the comment section. Remember, with the way that the format is going, you can play literally anything you want and honestly have a chance at winning. And honestly, that's what makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly just a better game than it has been in the previous formats. So, buckle up. If you guys have deck lists you want to submit, feel free to send them on in. Alright guys, have a good rest of your day. Peace. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.